Ketel Marte leads things off, and we're ready to go.
Second baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Marte retired. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Not biting.
Ball.
Here's the pitch. And fouls that off. The wind, the kick, the pitch. No, thank you. 2-2. Here comes. Goes back to the splitter. Pitch misses, and that's a walk. It's time for the Soto shuffle. You know, some might prefer the Icky shuffle. Look it up, kids. Cutter gets the swing and miss. You didn't even twitch. Goes back to the slider. Tough one. Shake it off.
Batting fourth, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor steps up as a parallel 3 card. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. Admirals, runner at first with 2 away. Hit hard, and that gets through. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Fernando Tatis Jr. A chance to draw first blood here. And that one's foul. The pitch to Tatis. Doesn't connect. He was late. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ozzie Albies steps up with nowhere to put him. Base hit. 1 run is in. He's in there.
Batting seventh, third. Willie Castro.
The pitch to Castro. Check swing appeal, and they say the bat never went around. The lefty kicks and delivers. Rejected that offer. Foul ball. And the pitch. This is smacked left field line. And that drops foul. The pitch count continues to climb this inning. That runs the count to 3-2. The spring breakout pitcher records Christian Yelich in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Starts the at-bat with a ball. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Now, who's supposed to hit that? Slider misses for a ball. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. Needs a breather. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to second. Yelich out at first. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Easy as pie. Put that one in the toaster. It's the sweeper that misses. Still alive at the plate. Run it back. And here's another 2-2 pitch. Misses the zone with a slider. Albies wants to think about it. Here's the pitch. This at bat refuses to end. The pitch. Hangs in there. The wind and the pitch. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. The 3-2. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? And the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout drifts under it. Squeezes it, and that's out number 2. Brandon Lau strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game, especially against righties. Delivers. Okay, Picasso. Cease's pitch fools him. Misses with the slider. Delivers a ball. Needs a moment.
Timeout.
Full count. The pitch. Hit hard to center field. Brings it in. Third out, and that ends the frame. First inning in the book. Back here in a 1-run game, Vinny Pasquantino leads us off. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Misses the cutter. Pasquatch, not a myth. And down goes the leadoff man. Will Smith is now at the plate. Puts it on the ground to the left side. To first. Now 2 away. Marte in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Hits it, foul. Wise take. On the ground to second. Marte to first. Third out, and the inning is over. Top half of the second is complete. Don't go away. Ketel Marte, his leadoff this inning. Misses with the first pitch. Picks up a strike with the slider. Two one is the count now. Inside. 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout. Willie Castro steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Fouls it off. Here comes the 0-1. Went with the slider, but misses. Lifted in the air to right center. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Cal Raleigh. That's foul. And the righty kicks and delivers. In for a strike, and we might see the slider again here with 2 strikes. Cease misses. We'll do it again. Extends the at-bat. The 1-2. Slider. Strike 3. Mike Trout steps in the box to start the third. The 0-1 now. Fouls that off. Here comes the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Juan Soto at the went down on strikes first time up. Fights it off. Here comes a pitch. The count is 0-2. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Not finished yet. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Francisco Lindor digs in. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box with a runner on first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. Hauls it in. That's the third out. Inning over. Doyle. Francisco Lindor leads off the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
Stays with it. Foul. Here comes a pitch. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Fly ball, right center field. Trout drifting under it. Makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Ken Singleton looking to get off to a good start in this one. Swung on and lifted to center. Trout under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. First pitch misses for a ball. Goes with the fastball. Been his primary pitch. Great pitch. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. That ends the frame. 9 up and 9 down. Ozzie Albies bats first this inning. Singled and drove in a run his first time to the plate. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Over to first. Albies grounds out. Willie Castro comes to the plate looking for success against this pitcher from the spring breakout series. Swings and lifts one to right. Muy fácil, that one. Vinny Pasquantino is the next to hit. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Fouls that off. Oh, 2 on the way. Strike 3, inning over. Christian Yelich leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. That's the fastball. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. Absolutely hammered. There's no doubt about this one as it sails over. It's gone. Long gone. Now that's some power. The leadoff man starts this inning with a bang. Fun way to get it going. Ozzie Albies comes to the plate following the home run from a live series card. 0 for 1 on the day. Delivers a strike. Goes with the sweeper. We haven't seen that pitch much. steps out to reset. The count is 2-1. Goes back to the sinker. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Digging in, Brandon Lau. This hitter eats mistakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Out of the zone for a ball.
Low.
Yeah, that's Phil. Two 2-1 is the count.
Ball.
Pasquantino can't secure it. Flush it and forget it. Ketel Marte parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Catches the zone with the slider. Unloads a fastball off the plate. Another trip to the gas station. Needs some time. The righty sets, kicks, fires. He's just guessing. Swung on and lifted to left center. And it gets down. Albies rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. They jump in front. Willie Castro strolls to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. Slider misses the zone. Pure electricity. Misses for a ball. Needs a deep breath. That doesn't catch the zone. Outside, ball 4. He walked him, and that loads the bases. Cal Raleigh up now. A switch-hitting catcher with quite the nick.
Now pitching.
The Admirals make a change on the mound as they turn to Goose Gossage. And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam. That's a foul ball. The Admirals no longer enjoying a lead. In the air to center. Trout waiting for it. Squeezes it, and now one away. A player from the live series strolls to the plate, Francisco Lindor. Did you feel that breeze? I did. And that one is inside. That was filthy. Needs a breather. Ground ball to second. Marte, throw to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beats it. The underhand flip. Got him. A beautiful play. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Will Smith ready to roll. Out in front, foul. Smith ready. 2 strikes and no balls. Good take. That pitch wasn't yours. The pitch. Sweet spot. It looks like trouble. So now back to the top of the order. Ketel Marte up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. Marte swings and hits it hard. Still in the air. It's caught at the warning track. Mike Trout at the dish. Spit on that one. Count runs to 1-1. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Just looking for a strike. The spring breakout participant records the strikeout. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. He steps off. Soto swings through it for strike 1. Spoils the slider. Admirals with a runner aboard. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Raleigh whips it to first. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the end. Matt Carpenter leads off, playing from ahead. Wow. Runs it back with the heater. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Now batting for New York.
Here's Christian Yelich at the plate.
Yelich.
Fouls away, 1-0-1. The righty kicks and delivers. Gets a piece. Lindor. Tags the runner for one. Ozzie Albies comes to the plate here in the fifth. Fouls it. The pitch. 1-1 the count.
Ball.
Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Brandon Lau up now with 2 runners on base. And that ground ball goes foul. Kicks and delivers. Clean as a whistle. Lau needs a moment. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Yelich around third. He scores easily. Albies coming home. He scores as well. It's 5-1. Ketel Marte at the plate following the 2 RBI double. In the air, headed to left. Soto under this one. Takes it in for the out. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Up in the kitchen with Gesso for a strike. Fly ball to left. Soto making his way towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. They play. Francisco Lindor is the leadoff hitter this inning. And sent foul. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Not happening. Admirals, 1 down, bases empty. Puts it on the ground to second. Whoopsies. Ozzie Albies at the dish with a runner on first.
Ozzie Albies.
Tatis runs.
Ball inside.
Safe, and that was not close. Kicks and delivers.
Foul ball.
Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. Tatis The runner at second with one away. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he scores easily. It's 5-2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Willie Castro comes to the plate following the RBI double. Fouls it off. And the pitch. Cranks a fastball across the plate. There's the strikeout. You can't do it any quicker than that. Vinny Pasquantino deals himself into the box. 0-1 the count. Pasquantino waits. Starts with a pair of sliders. That swing was a glitch, I'm sure of it. That wraps up the top of the sixth. Cal Raleigh leads off up by 3. Sends it foul. Fouled away. Righty kicks and delivers. Hard ground ball to first. Raleigh retired. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. Fights off the slider. And the 0-1. It's the fastball that misses. That's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, hustling for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Ken Singleton steps in. Francisco Lindor ready to be driven home. Rips it to first. Takes it himself and records the second out of the inning. Matt Carpenter comes to bat with a runner at third. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Zips a fastball, but off target. Pounds one deep. This one looks like trouble. Lindor touches home, and they lead by 4. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. We head to the 7th. And Will Smith. It's leadoff this frame. Tried to hold up. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. Doesn't connect. He was late. One, 2 the count. Will waits. That one got you, but you'll respond.
At the plate for New York, second baseman
Ketel Marte ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Among the best in power, this card excels against lefties. He steps off the rubber. This one smashed down the right field line. Singleton bolting towards it, and it's caught for the out. Mike Trout steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. He steps off to reset. And fights it off. It's 0-2. He steps off. Lefty kicks and delivers. Two-strike slider, fouled away. The 0-2. No bite.
Ball.
Strike three, and they go down. Welcome back. 4 runs separate. These two teams at the moment. Christian Yelich leading things off with a 4-run cushion. Mason Miller, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Trout makes the catch. Ozzie Albies up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series. Starts with the ball. Another slider, and once again, it's a ball. Throwing bubbles for strikes. That's a hot potato. Albies steps out of the box. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Keeps it going. Keeps battling. Righty sets, kicks, fires. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. Fly ball left center. Trout going back. Hauls it in, 2 away. A member of the New Threads series steps to the plate, Brandon Lau. First pitch of the ball. Cruising in the slow lane. Lau fouls it away. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Strike three. 3 up. Juan Soto leads off with his team playing from behind. Crosses the zone. Goes back to the slider. And the lefty kicks and delivers. That's a strikeout. And only needed 3 pitches to do it. Francisco Lindor shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. That one's foul. The 0-1. Ground ball hit to Lindor. Lindor retired at first. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. Waiting for something better than that.
Ball.
Fouled away. The 1-1 now. And that goes foul. Admiral, 2 down, nobody on. Easy
That's
take
it.
for you.
Ball.
The lefty sets, kicks, fires. Marte. That's the inning. Down in order they go. And it's still a 4-run game. Ketel Marte ready to start this inning. Reached back and fired at 99, but it missed. Doubles down on the heater. Needs some time.
Got time.
Sends it foul. Kicks and delivers. 2-strike foul. One, two, the pitch. Changeup
Down,
misses for a ball. Soto giving his all, and it's foul. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to left center. Soto gliding left, brings it in. Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th. In the box now, it's Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Smash down the left field line. And that will drop foul. Willie, willing and able. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Tries to hold up. They rule it a strike. In the air to left. Brings it in. 2 gone here. Cal Raleigh ready to hit. Bacon on the plate. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. Staying alive. Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely crushed. Watch it fly. It's out of here. Awesome job hitting the sweet spot against the pitch. So now it's a 5-run game here in the late stages. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate now following the solo home run. The heater misses for a ball. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. In the box, Ken Singleton. 1-0 to start.
That missed. That's a ball.
Plenty of room for extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Now batting for New York.
Matt Carpenter shuffles into the box.
Matt Carpenter.
Misses the
That's
zone
down.
with a
That's a ball.
changeup. Out of the
That's
zone.
inside. That's a ball.
In the air, out to the gap. Trout, using his speed, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Final frame. Last chance to dance. Friend, not exactly close in this one, but still chasing a victory in DD. Gets a piece of the slider. Puts it on the ground to short. Lindor collects it. And one away. Willie Castro in. Box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. The count is 1-0. Ball out of the zone.
Ball.
Not sneaking the heater by Willie Castro as he comes through with the single, and they have a runner aboard. Vinny Pasquantino in the box with a runner on first. Straight back, foul ball. Cranks one deep. It may go over the wall. It's a ranked season's rocket, and that makes this ranked season's matchup a 4-run game here in the late stages. Will Smith gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. And the pitch, that one's on the house.
Out.
Have you had
That's
your
the ball.
fill of the slider yet? That's foul. The pitch to Smitty. Never a doubt. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Down to the final out at Shield Woods Park. Marte at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fires another heater. One pitch away from a win. Close. That's big league discipline right there. .103. That's an ender.